Taurus, hey there cuties, Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for any placement of Taurus, and cross watchers are also welcome, but I am going to speak to you like you're a Taurus sun sign. This is a love reading. We're going to be looking at the energy that you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as a potential outcome and an overarching energy anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between. Just whomever you have on that sweet little brain of yours. Taurus brain. What? I don't even know. I'm so lost already. Where am I? Can you see me? Hello? Where are you? Oh my god, you guys. Anything you do need to know about me, you can find in the About section of my channel, as well as on my website, which is linked in the About section of my channel. If you find yourself engaged in this reading at any point, please don't forget to smash that like button for me. Even consider the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you already are subscribed, thank you so much and welcome back. Let's get at your love life, cutie. The energy that you bring to this connection that you have in mind is the Two of Wands. The energy the person you have in mind brings is the Queen of Pentacles. We do have the Five of Wands in the outcome, the potential outcome, and then we do have the King of Wands. Huh? Did I call that? I've been calling the Queen of Pentacles the Queen of Wands a lot lately, which is a very strange thing. I love the Queen of, I love them both, right? But the Queen, they mean very different things for me. But anyways, the King of Wands as your overarching energy. I love him. I feel like he's a very, actually, he can be very nurturing. He can be a little kind of like, I almost see like this, he's very inspired, so he's kind of like all over the place. A little bit all over the place is what I'm getting right now. He's very good at running shit, right? He's a boss, if you will, but again, he's just so inspired. He gets so many ideas, like this Eight of Wands even, that he's kind of, he can get a little, he's not necessarily unfaithful or unloyal, but he can get a little scatterbrained. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. It's almost like you guys have a lot going on. That's what I'm getting right now. That's the energy I'm getting right now. And I feel like that's why this Five of Wands is here. I don't feel like there's necessarily conflict so much as I feel like things are competing for your time. Things are vying for your attention. That's what I'm getting right now. It's such a weird message because it's really not what I would normally get, especially off the Five of Wands. But the Eight of Wands, I feel like, is telling me after lots of different things going on in your guys' lives, there is going to be some conclusion to the confusion. Wow. I feel like I'm trying to be Dr. Seuss at this time. I'm just, you know, not usually like that, okay? I mean, sometimes the spirit team does kind of make me portray that sort of character, but anyways, wow. So we got the Strength card as well. I feel like Leo is really strong here. You guys could definitely be dealing with Leo or have Leo highly aspected in your chart. I feel like you're doing some healing from something in your past. You might both be doing some healing. I feel like there's been a lot of patience in this particular connection. I do feel like you're ready for taking of action towards this connection, possibly away from this connection. We're going to find out more, okay? There is just definitely a lot going on. I feel a little scattery. I'm not going to lie to you. Because I do feel like there's not just love going on in this connection. I feel like there's maybe both of you are kind of pursuing your dreams at this time, and you're not, you know, it's like we got love, we got love for each other, but we got love for that, we got love, and it's like, can we get it all in? Can we fit it all in? Is the actual energy that I'm getting right now off of this whole thing. And I feel like whatever it is, I feel like you are actually just taking action towards the things that you feel called to, and it's beautiful energy. I think that's what we should do. I think we do need to be kind of like, you know, we shouldn't be like abusing our bodies, right? You know, I am the biggest believer in following our callings, right? But at the same time, I've been watching this show with my daughter. Me and my daughter get obsessed with, I never used to be able to watch TV, and the more I've healed from my emotional pains, I can watch TV now. It's really fun. I'm so excited about it. Although I'm like, oh, I see how this could be a problem. I see how people I've never been able to binge watch shows. It's like once a year I could get into a movie, right? Once, maybe even every 3 years I could watch one movie in my past. But so I was always like, what? What do you mean you binge watch a show, a series? It freaked me out. Anyways, so we've been binge watching this show called Manifest, and they just follow these calls. They call them the callings, and it's so funny to me because obviously I feel like I'm called to things, right? And I always talk about callings, and they're just abusing themselves following these callings, and that's, I don't feel like you're abusing yourself, Taurus, but now I do feel like I need to tell people, don't abuse yourself to follow your callings. Follow your calls that are good for you, always, obviously, but never run yourself ragged to follow the things you're called to. Follow the things that you're called to from love, and and that are, you know, good for you, because again, we always do have two things calling us, and it's hard to figure out, you know, the voice is hard to decipher because they're always coming through in thoughts in our own head, in our own voice. And one of them is from love, and one of them is from fear, and one of them is, you know, from what we feel like we need to attain in this lifetime because we've been told to, and one of them is from our spirit. It's like, it's hard to decipher the difference between the two. One of them, usually the one that's huge and way out there, that's the one from our spirit. And the one that's like, you got to get this done, you got to get this done, you're not responsible if you don't do this. That's actually our ego, telling us to work 75 hours a week. And anyways, Taurus, I feel like I went on a little bit of a tangent there, okay? I like you. Your person also finding their place in this world. I'm sorry, I don't think you're working yourself to death, but I wouldn't be surprised if you were, because you are a Taurus, and I feel like you're one of the hardest working signs of them all. I just want to say that take care of yourself first and foremost, and don't ever run yourself rampant for anyone but yourself. But I am saying that even for yourself, just take time for yourself too. Just pamper yourself, you know what I mean? You deserve that in this lifetime, and you only do get this one life in this skin, so take good care of it, you know what I mean? Like, love yourself up. To do your toenails, do whatever it is. Don't forget to take time to just take good care of you, okay? I feel like saying that. I feel like one of y'all needs to hear that, or some of y'all need to hear that you deserve just some good damn love, and give it to yourself first, and then make sure that everybody else that comes into your life, you give it to them and they give it to you. I don't know why I feel like saying this, I'm sorry. Because you deserve that shit. All right? Queen of Pentacles. I do feel like whoever this is willing to give you that, and I don't know if they're in your life at this time or not. I do feel like a lot of nurturing energy, but I do feel like there is this underlined sort of, we're overactive at this time, and that's okay. We do have these moments too where we just, you know, we're kind of overly inspired, and it's go time, and then there will be downtime, and then it's go time, and then it'll be downtime. And so I think we're at go time at this time in your life. And that's what this is indicating for me right now as well. You know, the Five of Wands, again, can be kind of sort of argumentative, or what's the right word? That's not what I was even looking for. Defensive energy, but I'm not getting that right now. I just am getting this sort of very active energy. I feel very active right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, Taurus. And before the reading, I was extremely inactive. I was exhausted. So here we go. 3 of Cups. I do feel like there will be celebrations. Guard up a little bit, and then you did get the King of Wands. So I am feeling like it's you. And then with the 2 of Wands, that is what I've... And there might be somebody at a distance that you're deciding to move towards here. Let me get some more on this. I feel like you've made a decision, is what I'm thinking at this time. And let me look here. Genuinely, I feel like you have been guarded up, but you have made a decision to go towards somebody. I'm almost getting that it's somebody that you've been in connection with as a friend, or it's a friend of the family. I feel like it's saying here that you actually need to put the guard down in order to... I feel like you're trying to go towards them with your guard still up. This is a we all do it, actually. But it is saying that you're going to need to put the guard down first. If you go towards them with your guard up, you're gonna hit their defenses. It's not gonna go well, okay? I'm sorry, I love you so much. This is saying that if you do that, you're gonna think that you're getting rejected by them, but they're actually just, it's like, you're going towards them with, you know, with this little wand up, and it's gonna hit their shield. It automatically puts somebody's... I was just at a store doing this the other day, and I was like, I felt somebody's defense. I'm an empath, okay? We can feel people's energies before we ever exchange any words, before we even exchange eye contact with a human being. And I felt their defenses before I even exchanged eyes with this person. And so then they gave me the eye, okay? And then I was like, whoa, ho. And then I gave them the eye, and it was like, oh, we just had a big ass brawl before we even had any verbal contact. And I was like, damn, bro, this is how humanity is. We are on this vibe. We are doing this out there right now, okay? This is how all exchanges are happening, and we don't even know it because our human beings don't even recognize this type of communication that we're having. I'm sorry, this was a whole damn... I keep going on tangents, and I can't stop myself at this time. But We are having entire conversations before we even know we've connected with human beings. And that's what I'm telling you, is if you go into them with this guard up and you don't even know what's up, boo, I love you so much. You think you're going, telling them you're going towards them. But this defense is here and you don't even know it's there. Your guard is up. Unless you're willing to be completely vulnerable with them, I would say don't even go. Just wait until you're ready to be vulnerable with them. That's what I'm going to tell you right now. Because whether you think you think you're being sneaky or not, you're not. You're not. They know your guard is up, and their guard is up too. So I'm just saying I might wait until you can heal from whatever is causing you to feel defensive, feel guarded at this time. I feel like you're working your ass off and you're following something. I feel like whatever this is, it's like just wait until you've done whatever this action is. Okay, I think you're following something passionately as far as your, career or whatever it is. So maybe it's saying just wait until you're feeling stable in that, because it's like, it's hard to do one move, period. Whatever, one huge move in your life. To try to do several huge moves in your life at a time is like, yo, just let's do one step at a time here. Right? Because these are huge steps that you're taking. These are things that are probably going to last for the rest of your life. So when you're trying to make every single step at the same time, setting up the rest of your life, let's just take one step into the rest of our life at a time here, is what I'm getting. The Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. I do feel like what it's saying is that they're in the middle of kind of releasing some things that were in their life that they are no longer wanting to take with them into their future. And I think you are too, and you have too, and I think you're walking away from things that are not serving you any longer. They're trying to master their own life. They're trying to get into their own lane and their own space and really get grounded in what it is that they want in this lifetime. We don't want to jump in while they're doing that either, because sometimes when we come in too early and they haven't, they're still on the fence with this, what is for me, what isn't for me, it's like, if we teeter in right before they're sure of what they want and what they don't want, it's almost like it's the weirdest message. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get, I have so many messages coming through, but it's almost like they have a little pile of things that are for them, pile of things that aren't for them, and then this extras pile, okay? We're not sure yet. And that's the pile that I feel like we're going to get thrown into, is that we're not sure yet pile, because we came in at the wrong time. So I feel like we're almost there, but we don't want to jump the gun here. That's what I'm getting right now, and I'm not even sure what the hell this is all about. I hope you guys know, because these messages are very interesting. I'm going to get more on the outcome here, but I do feel like we are just about to a point where it's time, but it's just not time yet. It does lead to marriage. Marriage! That keeps coming through from the movie Princess Bride. I'll link that in the description box below. It does lead to marriage, but it just is saying that we just have one more, one more push that this person needs to go through in order for this to come into connection, okay? There's a little bit of healing that needs to be done, but it is going to end in, a new beginning that will last a lifetime. I do feel like this is somebody from your past. I don't know why I was getting that feeling. This could be somebody brand new for some of you, and you're both just separately going through some last bits of... Why did I feel like this was somebody from your past? I do feel, because your defenses are up a little bit. I feel like, again, I felt like you wanted to approach them. But I think, again, I felt like you were going to approach them kind of... What the idea that I was getting, or what was coming through, was you kind of going, hey... like, you approaching them, but wanting them to, you're like, hey... What's up? What are you doing? Like, you want them to, you're approaching them, but you want them to approach you, right? And they're not going to, that because both of your guys' defenses are up a little bit yet. And then you're going to feel rejected, and it's all going to, so it's like the creator's saying, just wait until that is gone. So when you're ready to say, hey, I want to know where we're at. I want to know, even just, nope, don't even ask them anything. I want you to know where I'm at. That's where it's saying, wait until you're ready to let them know where you're at, and with no expectation of needing to know where they're at. You let them know where you're at. When you're ready to do that is when this can move forward, okay? That's what I'm getting right now. Could be dealing with another Taurus. That could just be you, and it could just mean marriage. We do have Capricorn. Leo is very strong. Libra. Could be any sign, obviously. Those are the ones coming across the strongest. And that's it, really, that I'm getting here for signs. I'm going to get you a Power of Love card. Detachment. Okay, so I do feel like this is something in separation. I'm not going to lie to you. It says you are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve the highest ideals of love. But this could be about detaching from your, again, the way we've done things before. So the kind of, the creator will, believe this or not, and this is hard, believe me, Patience is not my middle name, okay? But I've always felt like I needed to make myself available to things that I want in my life. So, for instance, well, how are they going to know that I'm alive if I don't like their post, right? Or whatever it is, they will. If it's meant for me, I do not need to let them know that I'm alive. They will know that I'm alive. Like, God is going to make that opportunity arise in my life somehow, some way, at some point. The only people that I need to force myself into their lives are the people that are not meant for me. That the opportunity will represent itself at some point if it's meant for me. Okay, I promise you that. So that's just what I feel like saying right now, is that it's going to present itself to you in divine time, at the right time, if it's meant for you. And so I feel like if you're not ready right now, but you feel like, that's what I'm feeling like, is that you feel like you needed to present yourself to them or make yourself available to this person, so that they know that you're alive or something like that. That kind of is the feeling I was getting. And the right person will just be like, you'll trip over their foot at the grocery store or something like that. Or they'll, there will be that serendipitous moment. It will come about. I promise you that. Patience is needed, but it also is saying that because the reason why that serendipitous moment hasn't come in yet is because you're still not quite ready to be vulnerable with them yet. I love you so much, and I will see you next week.